We know winter's coming, so we're just trying to get prepared for what's going to come.
Manitoba's largest emergency and transitional shelter is adding 60 new bed spaces to meet up with rising demands as the months get colder. This brings their total number of beds to 370. Executive Director of Salvation Army Winnipeg Center of Hope says their shelter has been at capacity for several weeks, which is unusual, as spaces will normally open up in the summer. He attributes the increase in demand to refugee claimants coming into Winnipeg in need of safe places to stay, and says they are trying to support this population as well as prepare ahead of the winter weather to support existing people in the community in need of help.
We have roughly 80 refugee claimants that are staying in emergency and transitional shelter, as well as multiple families at our family shelter that are coming across the border. They're in Winnipeg. They don't have a safe place to stay.
The emergency shelter has 45 beds, all currently occupied, and 30 by refugee claimants. Stewart says they are supporting this group in partnership with other community shelters and organizations. He says they are also doing this with past experience when they provided over 100 spaces for refugee claimants in 2017.
We're not seeing quite those numbers, but we are seeing high numbers right now. And if we don't prepare now, we're going to be in trouble when winter really hits. So again, we're just trying to get out in front of it.
Stewart says there is a high turnover with refugee claimants as they usually spend a short period of around 4 months at the shelter before settling into the community. He says comparing 2017 and now, they have more speakers of different languages at their organization with more diversity in staffing. A major takeaway from the experience, he says, is
we can support anybody from any community around the world if we just put our heads together as a community and want to help people.
Stewart says they are worried about being full and are already looking for possible solutions if they do run out of space. In Winnipeg, Temi Olatunde, City News.
Next on